Hey everybody, welcome to Alaska Raceway Parks Track Talk. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. Wherever you are, let me click on this so we can get comments on stage. All right, couple things. First, want to give a huge shout out and congratulations to all of the Team USA participants in the Olympics that got gold medals. We won in hockey, and I understand there was a super cool watch party that went on over the weekend. It was just really, really neat to see all the gold medals that Team USA brought home. Also wanted to give a shout out to our former junior dragster driver, but now pro ET driver at the drag strip, Benjamin Ari. He was on the Black Ice team that was down for the COA Nationals, and they won grand championships. So that is cheer squad, in case you guys didn't know about that. But Benjamin and his two little sisters are all on cheer, and they do such an amazing job. But congratulations to Black Ice. They're going to be going on to compete some more and bring home probably some more championships because they're pretty rad. So also wanted to give a shout out to a couple of racers that are out of state racing right now. Mike Mahaka and Bobby Gordon were down racing in Phoenix this weekend and did pretty well down there. Trenton Dillard is tearing it up in the Legends down on the East Coast, and Wyatt Flowers is going to be doing some late model driving here coming up pretty soon. Later in March, which is next week. So, so that's coming up. So, lots of stuff to keep on track of. If you are a racer, you're competing out of state, if there's something that you need me to mention to everybody, please reach out and let me know. Because I'd love to share all the good things that you guys have got going on. And usually I'm up to my eyeballs in paperwork, so I don't have a whole lot of time to look things up, but if you guys can let me know, I really appreciate that. So, all right. So a couple things. The biggest thing is, well, not that you can see it today because it's windy and cold and crappy out, but the sunshine is back. It did clear the mountain over the weekend. We have direct sunlight on the racetrack. Still have a ton of snow out here, but the sunshine is making its way, and I'm sure little patches of asphalt are going to start peeking through here pretty soon. So that means it is time to get ready for race season. So racers, we need you to register for points. I have 52 registered drivers currently across both tracks, which is a little bit light. That's about half, a little less than half of what we usually have. So probably a third. So if we could get a couple more people to get online and register, that would be great. I'm still taking tire orders. So if you haven't gotten your tire order in, please reach out and let me know. Otherwise, that's on my next week to-do list, is to follow up with everybody and make sure I got your tires on ordered. If you are running index or bando classes, Legends of Bandoleros, Joe Gregoire will be handling that with Sub-Zero Motorsports. His deadline for orders was on Monday, but if you missed that, you can probably sneak that in real quick. So I would reach out to Joe and see if you need to get tires or parts. He's doing all sorts of stuff. So reach out to Joe. NASCAR licenses need to be renewed. So go online to NASCARmembers.com and you can renew your license. NX licenses need to be renewed and get all that paperwork in. That is at pitpay.com. I think they're their own website, but I know they're an app. So go to PitPay and you can get your NX license. Make sure all your safety stuff is current. Make sure your seat belts are current. Make sure your helmets are current. Make sure all of your SFI stuff, if you're at the drag strip, is current. We want to make sure that you guys are ready to go and not being held back by parts once you get to the tech lane. Yes, and Jeremy, yes, I will let, that's a great segue, actually. Jeremy just posted he needs he wants me to make sure that I tell Jeff Roy to buy that car for Speed Week. I did get a picture of the potential new Speed Week entry, and I did tell Jeff to go ahead and purchase it. And I wouldn't mind storing it as long as the keys are here so I can mess around with it whenever I want to. But that brings us to Alaska Speed Week registration. If you're interested in attending the coolest drag and drive on the planet, and I say that because we did run into snow last year too, but also it is a tour of Alaska. Registration for Alaska Speed Week is open. You can go to akspeedweek.com and then get all signed up. We've got 6 drivers currently registered for the race this year. Alex Gould is returning. He was our first registered driver. He and his dad Dale participate in the AMC Ambassador. Also have let's see who else signed up. Rebecca Risky, who is brand new this year, one of our newest drivers at the drag strip. We also have Ryan Bodie is running. Freddie Pollard signed up with 2 different vehicles, and Randy signed up as well. So we've got quite a few people signed up, registered. We're still looking for some more people and looking for some contacts. Maybe in the Gacona area, Glen Ellen, if there's anybody who knows a space in Glen Ellen that we could race, that would be kind of cool. Or maybe Fairbanks would be kind of neat. So just throwing it out there. If you have any ideas, be sure to let me know, because we would love to add some more tracks to our event. Also, it is time for sponsors to get your sponsorship renewed. So if you are planning on having signs and banners and helping us out this season, getting your word out to an amazing group of people who are very loyal. Fans at motorsports events are super loyal customers. We love to support those companies that support us. So if you are interested in sponsoring, there is the marketing brochure is on our website. I can send it to you directly. I will be calling everybody, trying to do some organizational stuff this week. But then, be sure to answer the phone when I call, because that's going to be coming up here pretty soon. So, hey, Mission Raceway Park is tuning in. Thanks, guys. They have a valid point. They said Snell 2015 helmets are good until the end of the year. So if you have one of those, this is the last race season that you get to use your SA 2015 helmet. So don't toss that yet. It's still good for the rest of the season. So be sure to keep that in there. Let's see, what else have I got? That's about it for today. I did get all of the paperwork to the CPAs for the tax stuff, so that's all done. That's off my plate. Glad about that. Got a couple other things that we're working on. I got all of your rule book edits, so I'm going to be putting those in. And if there's any information that we need to get out to the drivers before I put those in and set them in stone, I will let you know. But otherwise, I appreciate everybody who has participated in that and gotten feedback and is helping us draft the way the season is going to be this upcoming year. So everybody have a great afternoon. Enjoy the sunshine. I got to see the sunrise and the sunset yesterday morning here at the track, and it was absolutely beautiful. So it is a great time of season. Northern lights are still out and we can still enjoy those. So make sure you guys are getting all ready for race season. And thanks for tuning in this afternoon. I'll have some more stuff for you next week when it's March. I'm not quite ready for that yet, but March is right around the corner, and so is race season. So start getting everything ready, and we will see you all next week right here on Alaska Raceway Parks Track Talk.